Hello everyone and welcome to a new project I'm doing. As you can see in the title, it's Portal, an absolutely amazing and horrendously funny puzzle game, sort of a first-person shooter puzzle thing, without any actual shooting, at least on my part. So just a heads up, I'm starting in the menu screen because there's no voice in the menu screen. The game does a lot of talking, there's a lot of dialogue, so you might not hear my voice too much. I will try to keep my comments short and to the point, I guess, and I will definitely try to not interrupt the game while it's talking. And because this game does a lot of talking, that might mean me being quiet for extended time. I hope you enjoy this anyway. It's a real gem of a game. It's incredibly famous and incredibly good, and, well, I wish you fun. See you inside. Movement, as you can see, is WASD based, as always.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Centre. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, just for a second, video, audio. I'm going to turn on subtitles for the dialogue only. Hoping. Okay, my recording program seems to be fine with that. And here we see the reason the game is named Portal. It contains portals, and as we can see, we can actually see ourselves through the portal. This is Shell, this is the character we're playing. And I'm not gonna go into too much detail about the story yet. Let's just say we don't really know what's going on. We woke up in this chamber and we've been told our specimen has been processed and the portal just opened. So what do? We go through, of course. And I think we're being watched. So, quite easy to see. Step on the button, the door opens. However, when we step off, well, the door closes again. So a very common part of the puzzles here is cubes and buttons.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science material emancipation grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science weighted storage cube.
The weighted storage cube is that thing. We are unable to get it through here anyway, but it would dissolve if we were to try and take it through this emancipation grill. The elevators are usually without dialogue, I think, so maybe I'll talk then. Okay. Apparently we're in track or room or whatever, 1 out of 19. And there's a few signs here.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science heavy-duty super colliding super button.
Okay, that was silly. Gonna have to wait for another cycle. Basically, the portal cycles through 3 possible rooms that it could go into. And I was just a little bit too close, so it kept the cube in the other room.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
And as you can tell, the game is quite humorous, if you're into that sort of humor. So if you're not, then turn off and go away, and I don't like you anymore. If you are, stay a while and listen. And we have a padded elevator in case we go crazy and try to destroy ourselves. At least bits of the wall are padded, so if we bang our head against it, we don't quite hurt ourselves as much. Because our brains are important. So that was a loading screen, I believe, because the game freezes during them. You don't actually see them, or you might see them for a split second. But basically the game just loads new areas from time to time.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
She's always so concerned for our safety. Okay, so we can't get out of here yet. We need to wait until we get a portal. And we'll see in just a second what that strange device in the center is. But first it needs to do another turn and put the portal right here, so we can get through. Because right now we can really only move and jump and stuff. We can't do that much with the game world yet.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should to ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
And because this is actually a device which we are supposed to have, it does not get destroyed by the Emancipation Grill. We can take it into the elevator, which is still padded for our own safety to prevent injuries. Which is so very nice. Guess who hasn't been in an elevator and bashed his head against the wall just because?
Please proceed to the chamber lock. Mind the gap.
And a large aspect of this game is something they call thinking with portals.
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
We can't normally get across this room. It's too high, we can't jump this high. So, of course, the way out is portals. If we shoot a portal right here, we come out of the orange portal on the other side of this hole in the ground. And now this time, we can shoot a portal here to go through the orange one, because the orange one's here and it's fixed, we can't move it. So we have to shoot the blue portal over there.
Well then, remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Yes, let's get our daughters tested. It's always important to test things and people. We never know what they might be, or have, or be up to. And just in case you're wondering, I am not blind to this game. I've played through it a few times, and I definitely...
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
And I definitely know at least the first few puzzles I still know quite well. So these signs down here are apparently warning signs. We have cubes falling from tubes, and a few cubes could hit us on the head. We don't know what the other ones are. This appears to be something hitting us in the face, something hitting the floor, maybe. Possibly electrocution in water. Jumping, flying, something. Do not drink the water, and cake.
Certain objects may be vital to your success. Do not destroy testing apparatus.
Da-da! I just like destroying the cameras.
Testing apparatus destroyed.
Okay, look, there's a radio. I think that has something to do with achievements, I don't quite know. But anyway, we shoot a portal under the cube. The cube falls through. But of course, when he falls out of the orange portal, gravity is different, so he doesn't keep falling, he just falls to the ground. It's one of the aspects of thinking with portals, and now...
Once again, excellent work. As part of our required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
And it's always the same thing, really. If you have a cube, you put it on a button. And just to demonstrate, this sort of wall does not accept portals. This sort of stuff does, the fairly white walls and ceilings and floors. The more metallic, dark, grey, black stuff here does not accept portals. And I hope it's not too loud. I did turn subtitles on because GLaDOS can be a little difficult to understand. Yay, padded cell. I love padded cells. Feel right at home here. And here we are, Chamber 5. Cubes could hit us in the face, or at least on the head.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed. Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
I might talk over that just because it's probably not very interesting. So we have 2 buttons and 1 cube up there and 1 cube down here. Now we have 1 cube up there and 1 cube up there. So we can't jump up to this platform, of course, and again we have to think with portals. So let's just go through this one. And now we can't jump up to the other platform, so we're gonna need portals again. We are gonna need portals again. And if you're speedrunning this, you can just throw down the cubes on the buttons and be very quick about it. I'm not speedrunning. So, 2 cubes, 2 buttons, problem solved. And there's a radio here, which I'm certain has something to do with an achievement or something.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2,
Might also have something to do with having Portal 2 as well. I don't quite know. If you know, feel free to put it in the comments, I guess. And now more GLaDOS. GLaDOS is the woman talking to us, by the way. And I think that's all capital letters apart from the A. Okay, not quite sure which bit of that was caught in the loading screen, so it's capital G, capital A, lowercase a, and then DOS in capital letters again, just in case you want to talk about it. Get it right.
While safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals, the Aperture Science high-energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful.
Okay, so this is a new feature in this chamber. Something hitting us in the face and something hitting the floor. What these warning signs mean is, if I step into this, it will kill me instantly. I'm not gonna show that, but you get the point. And these energy pellets can go into these energy pellet receptacles. Now, of course, directly this thing just flies down, bounces off the wall, and flies back up again, and bounces off, and it bounces a few times, and eventually it'll disappear, and a new one will get fired out. And again, we have to think with portals. Fire a portal up here. And the next pellet that goes down will keep going down here.
Unbelievable. You.
Subject name here.
Must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
So that's activated the receptacle. The laser energy pellet firing device will no longer fire, and we can step onto this platform which rises up to the elevator, which has a fun light effect above it somehow, which is kind of cool. So I actually think I won't talk in the elevators that much because of the loading screens. Simply because they are sort of unannounced, and I think the recording software will cut out during them.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
Why, thank you. So, basically because these things are agitated very quickly, they've disabled the warning signals so it doesn't get angry. Which is very nice of them, because I wouldn't want the high-energy pellet to get angry. And same deal as before.
Good. Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
Unstationary scaffold means it's a moving platform. And to get there we need portals again. So we wait until it's over here, below my portal. And then we just jump down. And then once again we wait until it moves over to the door. And all of this is non-portaled surface, so we can't just put a portal directly here. Padded elevator. Sneaky loading screen. They would be a lot shorter if I were to use an SSD, so it could load files from disk faster, but I don't have one, so oh well.
Please note that we have added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Well, I certainly don't want to get an unsatisfactory note in my testing results, so how about let's not do that? Okay, so here we need to think with portals again. The energy pellet flies from this dispenser, I'm just gonna call it a dispenser, over here to the point in the wall where you see the black markings where it hit the wall. And luckily again we don't have any warning signals, so that thing does not get agitated. If we shoot a portal here, let's see what happens. It flies through the orange portal, of course. It bounces off the wall here and flies right back through, so that's not going to get us anywhere because it just makes it fly back. And now I'm going to have to wait until this thing is gone. So what we have to do, once it's gone through our blue portal, we shoot it here, so now when it bounces back and goes back onto the orange portal, it comes out of the blue one. But the blue portal has moved in the meantime, so it's actually moving to the correct location now. And of course, the thing to do next is get over here to this platform. And then wait for the non-stationary scaffold to come back, so we can walk onto it. Ta-da! I'm sure you could do something with that radio, but I don't quite know, and honestly,
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
I'm tempted to show you, but if I jump in that water, I die. I'm actually not tempted, I don't want to die. Dying seems very bad. Okay, and this seems to be a good place to cut off the first episode. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye!